Oh, hello. Today I have a American 4th of July apron being auctioned off at 7 p.m. We're going to make it right now. Check it out. First, if you want to look, it's on eBay, ebay.com/BossSeamstress. And we have this apron. We're going to make it because it's going to be part of my training video for those of you who would like to make aprons. All right, let's start. I'm going to start with an apron I already have, and we're going to use that as the pattern. I'm going to actually make 2 of them at one time. And what I want to say is where I'm pinning along this line here, this is the fold. So the apron is folded in half, and I'm pinning the original, which I'm using as my pattern. Okay, I'm just gonna go and get this underarm part. Okay, and this is the bib. What the bib would be. Okay, so cut it out right quick. I'm going to leave just 1/8 of an inch so that we can hem it. So now I have one apron using it as the pattern, and then I'm going to cut out 2 because this is folded twice. Okay. So again, this apron is going to be auctioned off at 7 o'clock. ebay.com/BossSeamstress. And you can see at that time, if you would like to bid on it. Okay, so we have the base. Okay, we have the base of the apron already created. And so we're going to cut the pockets, and we're going to cut out the straps and iron the ends and put it together. Okay. Nice, AJ. To me, sugar. Okay. Let's see. Okay, honey. Yes, So now we have 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. All right. Yeah, 2. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Let's cut the yellows. Hey, girl. Okay. I'm going to see how long it's going to be. I believe it's 15 inches. Okay. There you go. Hello.
Hey, sir.
Hello. Bless you. Bless you. Okay. Actual.
There you go.
All right. That's exactly what I wanted to know.
Now.
There we go. I needed to know how long.
Yay.
From here all the way down.
Now. Hey, sir.
Hey, darling. Measure 1.
Here, 2.
1.
Here,
2.
down.
A little left for
2.
Okay, we're making an apron.
And now
we'll go on auction 7 o'clock. If you would like to see it, you can go to ebay.com/BossSeamstress and you will find the apron
here,
that's on auction.
Here, 2.
Okay. Yeah, it is actually 2. Lisette, you're right. So, it is. We could be for pickup.
Me?
Lansing, Calumet City, Linwood, that area.
And now.
And
you see him?
Lansing, Illinois, Calumet City, Illinois. Did I say Hammond, Indiana? This area.
You say it?
1,
now.
2, 3, 4, 2 for each. 2 for each of the apron fronts. And now we're going to make pockets right quick. You need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, Lisa.
That's cool. Okay.
Who put that, Lisa?
Nobody's yet.
Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Who put that?
Nobody's birthday yet. So the pockets are 10 by 10.
Now.
Pockets are 10 by 10 patch pockets. They're very big. You can put everything in them. Put your cell phone. You can put your drink. You can put your wallet. You can put your keys,
Now.
anything that you want close to your body, you can put in the pockets. And not just this 4th of July apron, but all of the aprons with any kind of design has these big pockets. You can put your cell phone in your pocket, and you can put your keys in your pocket, your drinks in your pocket, your wallet, your little purse, whatever you need. It's there for keepsake. When you're working, everything is there. You don't have to worry about anybody taking it because it's with you. You don't have to worry about that. Sometimes we think we do. We work in places where we can trust people, but just to be on the safe side, your stuff can be with you, on you. Okay, back to the pocket. Okay. All right. Can you see that?
No. You
I'm
see?
just making.
Now.
There we go. Okay, time to cut out the pockets. Let's put you over here right quick. Again, making an apron, 4th of July flag apron. Auction off today at 7, and you can go to ebay.com /BossSeamstress. And here's the pockets. All right. All right. Start here.
No.
Start here.
Lisa.
Nobody yet. Okay. And then we're going to just turn this around to get the top.
She never
Well, all the
won.
sides are the same.
She never won.
It's okay. Don't pull it like that. You heard it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Now we have 4 pockets.
Ooh.
We have just about everything
Now.
we need to create the apron.
Ooh, open it now.
And so we can create 4 of these in an hour. So that's $20 an hour.
You said now?
Okay, if you're interested.
Now?
And if you don't know how to do it,
He do.
we train you to do it. You get faster and faster, and soon you'll be able to
faster.
for an hour for $20 an hour, or $20 for
now.
However you want to do it, it's fine because you do learn that way.
Enough.
Okay, so we're going to
now
iron the corners down.
Down. Yeah.
Again. Auction at 7 o'clock.
Yay.
The apron for the American flag. Again, it has the 2 giant pockets where you can put your cell phone, you can put your drink, you can put your keys and your wallet. Yay! That's it. And it can be done, 4 of them in an hour for $20 an hour, or $20 for 4 of them completed. Eventually, we get faster and faster and faster.
Yay!
And so we can knock out 4 in an hour. Okay, back to the pockets. Okay, let's
You see her?
show you. We're going to iron the corners down right quick.
The corner. And now. Oh. You happy now again?
I am slowing up a little bit so you can see. Done.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yay!
Alright, we're gonna do one at a time.
Here she come again.
Mm-hmm.
Her birthday is her.
No birthday yet.
The second birthday.
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm plugging the iron up, you guys. Plugging the iron. Okay.
So
Iron is plugged up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Iron
is plugged up.
Yeah. She right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna have to
You too.
do it this way
So
to get the creases.
now
This plug.
you see her.
Okay.
Yay!
One.
Who's she yaying for?
You want to do number two?
Two.
This is the second big giant patch pocket. Second big giant
She's scared.
patch pocket.
So you see, say her birthday.
Creasing it down. Yes. Not you. No. Birthday's on. My birthday's coming up. Yeah. Let's see. Sakina, Amini.
Oh, yay!
Yeah. Okay. Creases. All right. Second one. Third one. Creases here. Third one. Speed it up. Okay. And then we have one more pocket to crease.
You see, Lisa?
Mm-hmm. One more pocket to crease. Okay. Number 4. The last one. Okay. Okay, so this apron is going to be auctioned off at 7 something. So ebay.com / /BossSeamstress on eBay, and there is an auction there for the American
You excited?
4th of July apron. Okay, let's continue with sewing the edges down and putting the straps together. Okay.
Bye. She know. Yeah. Yeah, that's her.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
All right.
Now, so
Here we have
wow.
here.
Okay.
Yes. Plug it up. But actually, this is basically, and honestly, this footage is for training for those who are going to be making aprons in their own homes. Okay. All right.
Sunday.
Okay. Back to the pockets.
You see him?
Big pockets. 10 by 10. Hold those cell phones.
You see him?
Hold your drink. Hold your keys. Hold your
A
wallet.
kid.
Anything you want to
Lord.
put. Hold your check.
What's she?
Okay. Oh
Why?
my goodness. What happened
Here.
Let's
See?
see
Ah.
what's going on here.
Yay.
Okay.
Ah.
I think
Yay.
that piece goes in first.
She knows this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now we have
Oh. Yeah.
thread and bobbin. Let's put the present hood back on.
Wow.
I think it fell. I put it on the floor and I think it fell. Okay, there we go. Snap, crackle, pop. Okay,
Wow.
we are ready
Wow.
to sew. Okay. All right.
Now.
Let's get stuff going.
He said, huh? She's smarter.
Let's do a quick test. Oops.
Oh.
See there.
Yeah.
So quick test.
Oh. Shit. You excited? What's she crying for?
Okay.
Ah. Ah. See now, what's she excited for?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Yay.
Let's see.
Ah, she see her.
Okay. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Testing. Little box.
Yes.
Needle down in the fabric when you want to turn the corner. Okay. Let's check it out. The stitches look good. Okay, so we can proceed.
You see?
Proceed.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going.
What's wrong? Ah.
That's good.
Bye. Bye, Sonia.
All right.
Yeah.
One
She excited for it.
corner.
Ah. Yay.
Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Yay.
Side 3
Now.
out of 16. Okay. 3 out of 16. Needle down before, otherwise if your thread is breaking all of the time, try putting the needle in the fabric down position.
Down.
Then sew.
What she did it for?
A long
Yeah.
time ago. A long time ago, I had that problem.
You. Yay.
And 4
And
corners out of 16. Corner. Ooh, I didn't put it down first. Ooh. And take my own advice. Okay. Okay. 1 down. 2. This is 5 out of the 16. 5 out of the 16. Oh my goodness. 5 out of the 16. Oh my goodness. Out of here. We're gonna have to turn the fan on.
And now.
Yes. Up. Cut. I come from a reasonable line of seamstresses. My great aunt Rose Lumford and my mom Suzette Martin. I didn't put it down. I'm talking. So I remember I was 3 years old. I remember I had a silk blue dress, aqua blue dress with a white panel front. And I was in a fashion show. Everyone was looking at me and smiling. I remember the smooth silk dress on my skin. I remember all the people looking at me and smiling. I was like, ooh. I remember that. I guess that hooked me to fashion sewing. I don't know. I remember to put it down that time. Okay. Now we're at 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of 16. Okay. Up. Daisy. Uh-oh. One more for this one. What happened is the bobbin thread came loose. I was done. So we're going to take a break and I'm going to show you. Oh no, we have a little bit left. But after this, I'm going to show you. After this, I'm going to show you how to thread a bobbin. Okay, so we have a little left. We're going to show you how to thread a bobbin. Remember, we are making. I lost you. Okay, back. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to thread a bobbin, but we have a little bit of thread left on here, so we can finish. Maybe we can finish these pockets right quick. Okay, so I remember when I was little, 3 years old, I was in a fashion show with a beautiful aqua blue dress and beautiful white panel front with shadow flowers. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It just, I remember it forever, and that hooked me, I guess, on sewing. So let's see what's going on here.
Yay!
When you put the bobbin in, you put it.
Who put down?
You know how a pea looks? Pea and the tail of the pea is on
Yay!
the left side. That's how
She see her.
it goes in the machine. What is this? Thread. There you go. What is that thread?
She's
Everything
good.
has to be clean. No threads
She's excited.
inside the machine. Because of what? Snag. I don't want any snagging. Let's pull the needle up. There we go. Aha. Clean. No threads in the machine. Now, to place the bobbin in the case. I don't know. Can you see that in the case? The bobbin in the case? Okay. And then we thread it by taking the needle down. The bobbin should spin. And when it spins, it should take up the thread. Not spinning. Okay. The needle unthreaded. For some reason, let's go try it again. Threading the bobbin. Go down, up, the bobbin spins, pulls up a thread, and now the hole underneath the needle has thread coming out of it from the bottom, from the bobbin, and there's thread from the top, which is from the needle. And so we have the bottom thread and the top thread, which is the top needle, top for the needle, and the bottom for the bobbin.
The bottom.
Yeah. We just have a little bit left. I'm going to show you how to wind the bobbin. And this is
Yay!
taking time off,
Now.
but we must thread the bobbin. Needle down.
She excited for.
All right. This is the last. Okay.
You excited
So
for
what to
again.
do?
She excited. Yay!
Now I'm going to make straps.
Yeah.
And the straps. Lay the foot on the edge. Put the needle down before I start. Go forward, go back. Make sure it's straight. The fabric is a little stiff, so
Right there.
yeah, I don't need pins. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's one. And then we're going to turn it inside out in a minute into the other one.
You excited?
Ta-da!
Yay!
Here's the other one. Okay, If they're only gonna let 25 people see the
Yeah,
video
you go.
because I don't have 1,000 followers. Helper.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Kneel down. Forward. Back. Again, auction off this American flag, 4th of July apron, big giant pockets. For your phone, for your drink, for your keys, for your wallet, for your money, for your check, whatever you need. Cigarettes, whatever you need in there, your lighter, whatever you need in those big giant pockets so your stuff stays right next to you.
Yeah.
If you're barbecuing or if you're working or if you're cooking, whatever you're doing. Okay. So now I'm going to
Yeah.
put the machine over to the side for a minute and we're going to prepare.
Yay.
We're going to prepare the straps. Just need a.
Oh, she's excited. Oh.
We're going to use a safety pin. We're going to use a safety pin. Take a pin, stick it in there. Okay, and put the pin in the hole and try to pull it through to the end. Sometimes it's better to have a bigger pin.
Yay.
Let's see.
What she yaying for?
Not that much bigger. Okay, let's try it. Okay, as we go down, we pull the excess. As we're going through the tunnel, we're pulling the skin back. Like if it was a snake, we're pulling the skin back. So we're pushing the safety pin through the tunnel, and then we're pulling the skin back. Okay. I think on the next one, I'm going to use a bigger pin because you can get a better grip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. You use tweezers as well. Okay. Push through the tunnel, pushing the safety pin through the tunnel, pulling the skin over the top. And that helps the pin to move through the tunnel. Push it through a little, and then it's a little easier when it's softer fabric. but the technique is still the same.
It's excited for you.
Yeah, we are.
Yay!
The strap is a little long. Normally the straps are not this long, so it wouldn't take this long. But a bigger pin, which we're going to use for the other one. Now once the pin comes out of the bottom, we'll be able to just pull it through really fast. The skin will be pulled back much faster once we reach the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Yes.
He's so nice.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it's a good idea to use a bigger pen. Not ink pen. Safety pen. You see how it's the skin. There we go. There we go. We're sending the safety pin down through the tunnel, and we're getting towards the end. So all we have left is this little part here. Okay. That's coming out at the end. You're almost able to see it. Almost. Okay, let's pull the skin back here so we have more room right quick.
Thank you, babe. You see it now.
Omar.
Oh my.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Almost done. Let me
Yay!
open the door. I'll be right back.
Yay! Yay, girl! I'm so happy! Yay!
Okay. You ready to eat? Okay, we're back.
High-five.
Okay, hold on.
Yay! Yay!
She wants a high five. Let me pin this so I don't lose I don't want the pin to go back up in there.
Hi.
Hello. Come on. One little munchkin, two little munchkin. Okay, now I pinned the pin in place so when I gave her a high five, the pin could go back up in there somewhere. We don't want that to happen. Hello. Okay, so we're pushing one down. Going down. It's at the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, now, see that pin sticking out? It has come to the end of the tunnel. And then once you see its insides coming out as it sheds its skin to the other side. So we're pulling at this end. We're pulling. See where is it? Safety pin. We're pulling it. We're pulling the skin out. And at the top, we're pulling the skin over. we're pulling the skin over, which gives us more room down here. The safety pin. Where is it? Right here. The safety pin right there. It's coming out. More. Pull the skin over. Keep pulling the skin over. See, now it's easier. Pull the skin over, over, and it is out. It is done. It's turned right side. We'll straighten it out. Give it a little ironing later. But we're going to do the other one right quick, but we're going to get a large safety pin so it will move much, much faster. Again, this apron is going to be auctioned off at ebay.com/BossSeamstress, and about 7-ish, 7 something, the auction will end. If you're interested, that's where you can go. Okay, so we're going to turn the other one, the other strap inside out, but just one moment. While I get a large safety pin. Okay. That's that funny. Let me get the large safety pin. Let me get the large safety pin.
What's she laughing for? She coming. She coming. Ah! You excited for it. Ah! It's sad.
Okay. Here in this box should be a a large Okay, this is gold. Another one. Baby, gold. Okay. Let's do it again. The last time. Now, we're going to put
excited?
The safety pin inside the slit of the top of the strip. Going to fasten it. Okay. We're going to take the safety pin and stick it in the hole some kind of way. Or you can just push it down. And when you're pushing it down, you can feel that big safety pin. As you push down, you can get a good grip on it because it's so big. And you make sure we're going to pull the skin over the safety pin so that it has no obstructions in going through the tunnel. Okay, so safety pin's right here. Pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. And now we're going to pull some of that skin up so that the safety pin can go down, down.
Yay, good.
Yeah. Okay. Keep pulling the skin up over the entrance of the safety pin. We want to pull the skin up. Pull the skin up. Okay, now time to move the safety pin down again. Down, down. As you go down, you're scrunching up the fabric, what do I call it? At this moment, it's the skin. We're scrunching up the skin so that we can get it to cover the inches. Don't let go, because if you let go, we'll have to start all over again. Okay.
You should say it.
There we go. Okay, pulling that skin up. Now we're able to push the safety pin through again. Push, push, push. Okay. Pull the skin over the entry hole. Push. Let's pull it. We're going to have to pull it. I'm going to have to pull it. And eventually, the entry hole will be inside the tunnel. Okay, now time to push. What happened? Something happened in there. What's going on? There we go. Got stuck. Okay. Okay, so now pushing. We have this much left. Okay. Pushing, 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 pushing.
Yay!
Pushing. Now.
She pushed it.
Pull the skin.
Ah.
Pull the skin up over the entry hole.
Yeah.
You can turn it over.
Here go. She said it.
Do the back. Pull the skin over.
Ah. You. Ah.
Again, you could use tweezers.
Yeah.
Maybe some big tweezers.
Ah.
My computer fell. Okay. Push, push, push. Pull skin up. Push. Safety pin down. Safety pin down, down, down. Skin up, up, up. Safety pin down, down, down. Look how much we have left. Just a little bit. Okay. And safety pin down, down, down. Lisette's cracking up. Okay. Skin up, up, up. Pretty soon we're going to be able to see that safety pin coming out of the hole. The light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Look how much is left. Okay. Scan up, up, up. Safety pin down, down, through the tunnel, down,
Down.
down, down. What's peeping out? The safety pin. Okay. Let's get more of it out. Okay. Look at that. Okay, we see the tip. Now we can pull that a little bit. And now we'll work on pulling up the skin. Ugh. Let's pull. 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 See the safety pin at the bottom, and we're pulling. We're pulling. And it's over. Okay. Okay. Like I say, because the fabric is pretty stiff, it's a little harder because of more resistance. But if it was more softer, silkier, the more silkier, the faster it would go because there's least resistance when you're turning it inside out. But either way, process is the same. And now we're going to sew the pockets on the front, and then we will hem the edges and put the strips on. Okay, let's put these to the side.
She's so excited for what?
Okay. Now, So this is
What he's so happy for?
what the apron's going to be. I'm surprised for it to end. It straps, but guess what? I'll tell you later.
Ah.
So it's come
Yeah.
down 12 inches.
Down. Ah.
2 inches from the center. The center will be the crease.
Ah. Yeah.
Okay. You know if I say, ouch, I stuck myself. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And now another pocket. And you come 12 inches down. 2 inches from the center, which is the fold. Match up the pockets. I don't know if you can see, but that's what I'm doing right here. Okay, don't look at my background. Okay, so your penny. I say, ouch, I stuck myself. Okay, pin.
Yeah. Ah.
And the other side, pin. Another pin. Okay. I'm pinning it to my shirt. Right. Okay. Got those pinned. This one pinned to my shirt. Okay, hold on. All right. Again, it's 7 o'clock. This April will be auctioned off. ebay.com/BossSeamstress. If you're interested to bid on it, like I say, I love the pockets. They're so huge. You can put your cell phone, your drink, your keys, your purse, your wallet, your check. Okay, now let's sew the pockets on.
Now,
Pretty soon I will be showing you how to thread the bobbin. How to thread the bobbin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, dear.
Goodbye.
Okay. Hold on. Thank you. Okay. Let's get back to
Yes,
putting the
sir. What are
pockets
you
on.
doing?
I gave you 5. Want 5 more?
Yeah.
I think it's 10 then. Okay. 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what is this? Unplug that.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna put the
Fan.
Lord.
No.
I don't know what's going on, but I
Yeah.
need a fan for a few seconds. Okay. Okay. Back to the pockets. Okay. Pockets. Okay. Okay. We are going to start upside down. Because if you start upside down, you can make that little triangle that supports the pocket. So
Yay.
start here. Can you see that? Start here in the corner. Tighter stitches. We don't want those keys or phones to fall out. Down. And then we're going to pull the pin out and go on the triangle angle. Reinforce, go back, come back. Now,
Yay! Oh,
we'll go across the top. Okay. Make sure everything's flattened out. Nothing's underneath, nothing to catch. Needle inside fabric. Go to the edge, reinforce it, come back. Okay. Now, this is the top, and we're going to go down. Start sewing the pocket on. So we have reinforced that. I'll show you the little triangle later. Okay, but we made a triangle to reinforce the corner.
you say it.
Right? And let's go. Reinforce the bottom. Put the needle down. Turn. I just love these big pockets. Okay. We'll do the bottom of the pockets. Reinforce the corner. Okay. Okay. Onto the corner. Back. Reinforce. Needle down. Now we're coming back up to, oops. Now we're coming back up to the top, and we're going to make a little triangle again to reinforce the tops, tips, sides, pockets. All right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. So, I'm done with the first pocket. Look at this triangle. So make sure you put your hands in and out of the pocket all the time. If you don't reinforce the corners with that triangle, it's going to come loose. That's not quality work. No, it's not. So, in our training, we reinforce the corners with the triangle. Right? Okay. So we're going to turn. Oops. Let's do it down there. Take this pin out. I'm going to turn it on the angle to make this triangle for the reinforcement. Back, reinforce. So now I can show you the triangle. Now it's time to thread the bottom. Okay, so let's cut some of the thread away first so you can see that. I think I'm going to smooth it out of the way. I think I'm going to zoom in so you can see once I cut some of the thread away. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to fold it. Let's see. Thread away. Thread away. Thread away. Okay. You see, it's a triangle. Let's see. There we go. See, that's a triangle. That triangle reinforces that corner. The corner. That's a quality trademark. Okay. In the other corner for the pockets, another triangle. Why? So that when you put your hands in there, it won't break. Let's get you back to normal size. Oh no, wait. There we go. Whew. Okay. Now, I'm going to do the other pocket right quick. And then, oh no, first we are going, sorry. We're going to thread the bobbin. Okay, let's go. Now, normally I'm going to try to do this and leave the needle threaded because it's hard for me to thread the needle. It's not hard, but it takes a while. I don't want to waste your time. I do have a video. Oops, I do have a video on threading the bobbin with, threading the needle with the needle threader, which is nice. Usually. So I'm going to make sure it's pinned. On the corners. And
Yeah.
last one here. Okay.
And now.
Okay. So threading the bobbin. Okay. First thing we want to do, we're going to
Yeah. A bit.
open up the bobbin cover. Take the bobbin. Can I? Woo! Made it bigger for you, didn't I? Okay.
Now.
Now I'm going to take out the bobbin. And we can get rid of all the thread that's in there by pulling it off. It's the wrong color anyway, so it's taking up space on the bobbin holder that's not needed to be taken. Okay. A little bit on there, that's okay. It's just a teeny bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to do this with the needle still threaded.
Yeah.
You see what I'm doing? I'm wrapping the thread around the bobbin, and so again, like a P, you have the thread hanging down on the side like a P. Okay. So I have placed it up on top. Woo. I don't know if you can see. I placed it on top. Where is it? There it is, right there. I placed it on top of the winder, and when you press it close, you're able to wind the bobbin thread.
Yeah.
So by pressing on the paddle,
Yeah.
that may happen. Let's see. see the thread is going onto the bobbin. In real time. Okay, when it starts to get tight, and plus you can see the fact that it's getting full. Okay, so back down here you go. Let's see. I can get you back into situation. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So take the bobbin, cut the thread, and let's see if you see it. Let's see. We're doing. Okay, so now we straighten the thread out where the needle is. Make sure everything is straight, clean. So take the bobbin again, like a P, the tail on the side, on the left, like a P, opposite of a Q, opposite of a Q. Okay, so we take it just like that, just the way we had it, like a P, and put it inside. There's a slit right there, and you put the thread through the slit, the bobbin turns, and when we turn this handle, what's that handle? Where's the handle? That's down for the stitching. That's not the handle. That handle. That's the handle. When you turn this handle, the needle goes up and down. Can't see that, can you? The needle goes up and down. See, when you turn that handle, it coincides with the needle. Okay. The reason why I wanted to show you that is because.
What are you doing?
Scale back out there. Because when you turn the handle, the needle goes down, the bobbin should turn. When the bobbin turns, it brings up the thread from the bobbin up through the hole that's under the needle.
Oh.
You see? I'll show you. That's the needle. You pull the thread from the needle, it pulls up the thread from the bobbin. And you take them, you pull it. It's going to come up like a little teardrop. And you want to take a needle or something and pull it all the way through. So that you have two places where threads coming from. The top thread is coming from the needle, it's coming from the thread on top, and the bottom thread is coming from the, as you see it spinning, the bottom thread is from the bottom. Okay, so once we get them two separated, we take them both and put them under the presser foot. And we find the case, close the case. Put the case on the bobbin cover on the bobbin. And now we are ready to do the other pocket. Let's see. Put that down to the correct. Okay, now the other pocket. Remember, this apron is going to be auctioned off for $7 something. And it's American 4th of July apron. It has giant pockets, 10 by 10, phone. You can put your phone, you can put your wallet, your drink, your keys, anything. Even a small puppy. Okay. So we have one pocket on. We're going to put on the other pocket. Again, we're going to start upside down because we're going to make the little triangle that's going to reinforce the pockets. Because without this quality, when you put stuff in your pockets and it's heavy, or you put your hands back and forth, in and out, in and out, it's going to come loose. So this reinforces and this shows you that the apron has lots of quality. So we're going to start, this is the top of the apron. So we're going to start an upside down triangle. Upside down triangle. Okay. So we start tip of the pocket, triangle. Always start with the needle down. Again, interested in making 4 aprons for $20 or 4 aprons an hour or whatever. This is the training for that. I'm going to use this footage for training for that. But we are auctioning off this apron. Okay. Okay. Down the angle we go, and then we go back and reinforce the triangle. Now we're going to go back up. Excuse me. Go to all the way to the tip, to the end. Back reinforce to the tip. Okay. Let's see. Did we hit that off? I want to stay close so you can see. Up, leaving the needle inside the fabric to turn it around. Uh-oh. Just making sure you can see. Okay. Reinforce. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Across. Reinforce. Somewhere at the bottom. Triangle, back, okay, needle down, okay, ready to go, to the top, from the bottom. Now we're going to reinforce the top. Back. turn on the needle is in the fabric, which some may call it pivot, but just turn the corner while the needle is in the fabric. Okay, I'm gonna make a triangle in the corner here. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side right quick. And we're going to put the handles on. Oh, there we go. I'm going to put the handles on. There we go. The needle down inside the fabric. Take the pin out before you sew. You don't want to break your needle. Triangle and reinforce. Come back. Needle in the fabric. Pull up the press foot, and that is pivoting. Okay. Pause. Back to reinforce. And now we're ready to go down straight along the pocket on the edge to finish it off. Can you see that, Kate? Okay. See? You see? Everything is reinforced. Quality functional apron. Not just cute for the American flag. Oh. Ah. I love it. Look at those pockets. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's go to right. Right there. We are going to start here on the side. Okay, we're making a stitch here, turning the dowel for a particular stitch. And let's open up different stitches. So folding the hem under. Give me some room there. Give me some room. And I give it a close up. How's that? Give you some room with the close up. La, 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 la. Oh, isn't that a beautiful stitch? Can you see that? That's nice. Okay. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. I love that stitching. Isn't that cute? Okay. Well, not cute, but nice. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. We're gonna do the bottom, and then we're gonna do the top. Then we're gonna put the straps on, and we will be done. I'll be, doing little finishing touches like clipping threads away. So needle down, forward with that, and forward again. Just nice. Okay. Yes, we're past an hour that we have cut everything out, and when you or whoever's interested receive the pattern pieces, so they will already be cut out. So the cutting out is extra time that won't be needed. Also, the threading of the bobbin, that time could be taken off as well because you'll be threading 2 or 3 or 4 bobbins ahead of time, so that when you run out, all you have to do is just switch it out. You don't have to thread the bobbin like we did. Right? Because that saves time. Okay, now we've done both underarms of the apron. Again, I love the thread, and because we use that stitch, it also takes the place of finishing on the inside. So when you wash it, it doesn't ravel. Isn't that quality work? Okay, so again, this apron will be auctioned off at 7 something. I'll give you the exact information in the comments. And they said they were only going to show 25 people the video. So I have to do the rest myself. Oh, and the 55 subscribers I have, they'll show them too. So, this is so nice of a stitch. It's decorative, but it's functional because it allows you to clean finish your edges so that when you wash, it doesn't ravel. Beautiful, just beautiful. So this video will not be, well, I'll use it without the sound, and I'll probably voice over for training purposes. But for today, for the 4th of July, maybe be able to use it again because I'm going to make the other apron anyway. So, and that'll be in a lesser time frame, a lesser time frame than this one. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Okay, it's very nice. So I wanted to tell you this story. I was a teenager in high school. I was in a tailoring class, and I don't know if I was a junior or a senior, but I saw this ad in the newspaper for a a, a, a worker in a clothing store. I mean, a sewing store. It was like called Vogue Fabrics. It was on 95th. It's in Beverly. And so I saw the ad. I called, got an interview. And when I got there, I didn't know they were going to give me a math test. They gave me a math test. The little old man, he came out, and after he graded the math test, he came out and he told me, he said, you know, young lady, I wasn't looking for someone with a huge mentality. I was just looking for someone that had any kind of mentality because I had failed the math test, right? And I was so devastated because, you know, that was like a dream job, working in a store with fabrics and sewing notions and what? So I was devastated. And it took me a long time to get over that. Because, you know, later, you know, I would just learn, tell myself that that man was just rude, ignorant, pathetic, you know. Even though I'm, you know, not great at math, I know how to count money, how to calculate my commission when I do sales. I know how to take a size 6 pattern and turn it into a size 14 pattern. So I know math when I need to know math, when I the math that I want to know and the math that I need to know, I know. So those fractions and geometry or whatever he was giving me, even though I do use fractions in sewing, but it's basically, you know, I use my tape measure. So he was an idiot. But at the time, I didn't realize that, and I took it to heart, and I felt bad. So don't let anybody tell you that your mentality is low. They're being very rude and obnoxious saying something like that. You know, who do they think they are saying things like that to people? And I was a young person. He should have been encouraging me in some kind of way. Even if I didn't get the job, you know, young lady, you know, you should know this math. You know, next time you go on an interview, they're going to ask you this. Something like that. That's how I would have been. I would have been nicer. Okay. So we have the pockets on. Now we are going to put the straps on and we will be done. Okay. So, okay. All right. The first thing I would do is I would sew the top down. Sew the top down. You go down, forward, back. All right then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the seam and make that the part that's going to be down on your back. Okay. And we're going to take the ends and we're going to just push a little bit in. Just push a little bit in, like so. Push it in. So when you sew it, there's no raw edges. And when you wash it, it won't ravel. Okay, so we're going to do all 4 sides like that. And take it and just push it in. Push it in. And then we're going to sew them down right quick. So that's 2 out of 4. Again, we're going to put the center seam, the seam in the center, and it's going to go on our back so that we don't see it from the back. Okay, so we still have the safety pin in there. Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay. So now we're going to make an inside, so to speak. Push a little bit down in there. Okay. That's all. Okay. Okay, and last, the other end. Okay. Last one. Push it in, push the other side in, and just round it around until it's all in. You want to take it, close it up, and just sew it across. Okay. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to change the stitching back to regular. Okay. Let's zoom in here a little bit. Heel down. There's one. Let's see. Make sure that seam is in the middle. In the middle. Another one. Heel down. Back. Okay. We have 2 more. Okay. One more. All right. And we're always making sure that the seam is in the middle. Okay. Down. All right. Now the only thing left to do is to pin the straps on, and then we'll sew them on. So remember I said that I had a secret? Okay. Okay. Not really a secret, but it is just to let you know that these straps are not the tying kind. They will be in the back crisscross and they will be no tie. I'll show you how to work it in a minute. Okay, so first we're going to pin them down. Okay, we're going to pin them down. Now, remember, we're going to have the seam down. Seam down. So it's going to be on your back. So we're going to go to Spider-Man. We're going to pin down. Pin it down. Okay. We're going to take the other strap. Make sure seam in the middle that's facing down. It's going to be on our backs. We're going to pin the other strap right here. Okay. Well, then we're going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it over, and we're going to take one strap and crisscross it to this side. Flip it over to this side. See, this is the inside, and this is the front of the strap. Pin it right to the edge, the bottom of the underarm. Okay, bottom of the underarm. Okay, then we're going to take the other strap. I'm taking the other strap and go to the opposite side. Again, the seam is down. And this is the inside of the apron. We're going to pin at the bottom of the underarm, that's top at the end of the underarm. We're going to pin with the seam down so that the seam is not seen. I'm going to show you 1 second. Once I pin this down, pin down. Once I pin that down, okay, now you see this is the back This is the back. Let's zoom out. Can you zoom out?
Yeah.
This is the back. Okay? And so the seams will be on your back. I'm going to try it on in a minute. I'll show you. Let me answer the door, and we will be just about done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you doing, Lisette?
Okay. Getting ready to sew the last pieces on. Okay. High fives. High fives. High fives. Okay. Here we go. Here we are. Okay. Okay. So wherever we pinned bib one, if you want to call it a bib. We're going to let's start here and then go down. There we go. Got it in there finally. Okay.
Yeah.
Put the needle down.
Wow. Yeah.
Pan out. More. Go back. More. Back to reinforce. Okay.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
That's one on. Okay, go to the other one.
Yeah.
And for those interested, um, I have an ad on LinkedIn. But for those interested, you will get it down. You will receive your own pattern, plastic pattern. So like I used my old pattern. I create your own pattern. However, I will be cutting out the pieces in advance until you feel comfortable making them yourself, which will allow you to have a couple of extra dollars if you cut it out yourself. So initially I'll be cutting them out, but I will give you the pattern so that you can practice if you like. Okay, one more. And all we have to do is just clip strings. And the last one is the right hip, which is underarm. Let's see. Then we're going to try it on and see how it, well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be putting in my pockets. Needle down, pan out, forward. Okay, we go back and forth for reinforcements. So that ends the sewing portion of the program. Okay, so now we have apron. This is the inside. We're going to get rid of the fans. I'm cool now. Going to okay. Anyway, like I said, we're done. We just have to. You would normally clip the strings. I'm not going to clip them all for time's sake. I'm just going to. You have the charger for me? Thank you, darling. Darling, darling, baby. Sweet and tender. Ah, my darling, darling, baby. Sweet and tender. Thank you, sugar. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Take this in right quick. Lose you. Okay, maybe I can't get that in. Hold on. I'm just gonna clip some strings. I'm gonna try it on. It's okay. Hold on, hold on. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. Put it back though. Thank you. No. I got it. Don't worry. Don't plug it in while it's on. Thank you. Okay. So we're cutting threads. Okay. That's like what we're doing when we finish it. Okay. So let's. Okay. Just a second. Okay. Just a second here. Thank you, darling. Okay. So here it is. And we put it together. We put the two straps like this. Put it over your head. You put your arms through. And voila. Isn't it beautiful? And guess what? This is how it looks in the back. It is crisscross in the back. No straps, no tying here, no tying here. Big pockets. Like I said, pockets for your cell phone, pockets for your wallet, pockets for your drinks, pocket for your little puppy, pocket for your check. It is beautiful. And so I'm going to model it a little bit more. You can see it. Can you see it? Isn't it lovely? So it is on eBay. It is being auctioned off at 7 something at ebay.com/BossSeamstress. And you'll see, I'm going to go and take a picture of this and put it on there. Right now, there's only the fabric, but you'll see the apron and me in a minute. Yeah, so I'm going to see. I just took a picture. I'm going to take another picture while we're on live. And I want to take a picture Let's see. Pockets. More so. See? Isn't that lovely? It's functional, very high quality. Everything is sewn tough. Everything can fit in the pockets. Everything can fit in the pockets. Everything can fit in the pockets. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Boss Seamstress. This video will also be used for training for those who want to sew aprons. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Okay, give me a second. I don't know how to stop it. Hold on. Hey. Okay. Okay. Hey! Kwame, hello there. Okay. I don't know how to stop it, so let me give me a chance. But hello. One day. Okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.